What it do, y'all? This your girl Latoya, the Lady Beast, coming at you with the trending topics, and this is your weekly taste of the lingo.
Prepare right now to be sick of me.
Let's get to it. Usher says he was hacked after Diddy speculation blows up. The singer who lived with Diddy as a teenager in the 1990s had his ex account's history deleted over the weekend in the wake of the mogul's arrest. Usher is rushing to squash speculation that his ex account was completely wiped clean over the weekend because of his pal Sean Diddy Combs' arrest. Account got hacked and damn y'all ran with it, the singer wrote in an X message on Sunday afternoon. See you tonight at Intuit Dome, he added. All his previously erased content appears to be restored. Skeptics had jumped to the conclusion that Usher's wiped account had something to do with Diddy's arrest on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. The two music industry heavyweights have been friends since the early 1990s, when Usher lived at Diddy's house as a young teenager. According to US Weekly, Usher told Howard Stern in a 2016 interview that he got a chance to see some things while staying with Diddy. I don't know if I could indulge and even understand what I was looking at, he continued. It was pretty wild. It was crazy. There were very curious things taking place that I didn't necessarily understand it, he told the radio host. Usher is just one of many celebrities people are taking a closer look at after Diddy was arrested and charged with sex trafficking. The singer Pink also raised eyebrows over the weekend when the majority of her ex activity was erased. Newsweek reports her content has yet to be restored. Ray J has also broken silence after his pal Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested, and he said that the industry is still trying to digest Diddy news. Ray J spoke to Chris Cuomo on Saturday, September 20th, about how Sean Diddy Combs' recent arrest and bail denial has impacted the hip-hop community. We've all been around him, at least in my era, and have looked up to him. And his situation is super unfortunate, but it's important to learn a lesson right now and ensure the next generation understands how to move differently with transparency and integrity. According to Ray J, the accusations against Diddy are hurtful and confusing to those who knew and admired him. We've never seen the stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out, like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I've never knew they existed, he said. And a lot of people in the industry can agree with me on that sense. Diddy, 54, was arrested on Monday, September 16th on charges pertaining to sex trafficking and racketeering. While the music mogul denied all claims, he was denied bail and remanded to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York until his trial. Rapper T.I. and wife Tiny win staggering 8-figure sum in OMG Girls lawsuit. Rapper T.I. and his wife, singer-songwriter Tamika Tiny Harris, have been awarded $71 million by a jury in their lawsuit against a toy company they accused of violating their intellectual property rights. On Monday, September 23rd, Tiny shared an Instagram Live in which she expressed her joy over an end to the years-long court battle against MJG Entertainment. We did this for the city. We did this for the culture, Tiny said in a clip filmed outside a Santa Ana, California federal courthouse. She continued, it was a fight. It was a hell of a fight. We couldn't be more happy. In the complaint, which marked their third attempt to sue, the Grammy-winning duo alleged that 7 of the MJG Entertainment's toys in their popular line, the LOL Surprise OMG dolls, copied the appearance of their teen pop group, the OMG Girls, during specific public events. The initial trial took place in January last year, but it ended in a mistrial after jurors heard barred testimony that accused MJG of cultural appropriation. The second, which took place in May 2023, resulted in an MJG Entertainment victory. A Supreme Court ruling in June that year allowed for a retrial. T.I. and Tiny formed the OMG Girls in 2009 with Tiny's daughter Zanique Star Pullins as a core member. While the trio initially disbanded, members Pullins, Baja Beauty Rodriguez, and Brianna Baby Doll Womack reunited last year and are currently on tour in support of new music. All three bandmates testified during the 3-week trial. Deadline reports that the unanimous ruling found that of the 7 DAWs presented from a total of 32, all of them copied the Atlanta-based band's likeness. During the trial, T.I.'s lawyer argued that the jury should penalize MJG an additional $35 million to $72 million. Jurors bequeathed the couple $17.8 million in real damages and $53.6 million in punitive damages at the end of the trial. Speaking to Rolling Stone, T.I. hit back at MJ's lawyers for calling the lawsuit a money grab. They were trying to paint me as the bad guy when really they were the bad ones, he said. They were the ones that came and ripped us off, and they expected us not to have the audacity to stand up and speak for ourselves. That kind of condescension comes from when you're not really in touch with the reality of culture after you've gone so long kind of having it your way and nobody really standing up and speaking against you. MJG founder Isaac Larian, who denied the allegations of copyright infringement, insisted that the OMG girls did not influence the company's line of dolls and referred to T.I. and Tiny as extortionists during the trial, People reports. Rapper Tyga is tasting diamond, and the diamond is sweet indeed. Tyga's 2018 Summer Smash Taste featuring Offset becomes his first diamond certified record by the Recording Industry Association of America. The RIAA announced on Tuesday, September 24th. Diamond certification is given to artists whose songs have moved 10 million units. According to the RIAA, one equivalent song unit is equal to a single digital song sale or 150 on-demand audio and or video streams. Taste just went diamond 10 times platinum. Thank you to everyone that streamed it and twerked to it, the rapper wrote on X, along with the video of him receiving his RIAA plaque and posting it alongside Empire CEO Jazze and COO Nima Edelman. Offset was also happy to hear the news. "Man, this is big to me," he wrote in response to a chart data post on X, adding to his own post, "Went diamond today, God is good." Taste was the lead single from Tyga's 2019 album Legendary, released via Last King's Music and Empire. Produced by DA Got That Dope, the single peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Chart 100, earning the rapper his third top 10 hit on the chart after his feature on Chris Brown's Loyal in 2014 and Rack City in 2012, and number 7 on Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs and topped rhythmic airplay for 4 weeks. Tyga is currently supporting the second leg of Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The trial in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph went underway this week and concluded in a matter of 4 days. Justice Straight Drop Johnson stood alone in trial, and his head was straight handed to him on a platter as early as the first day of the trial. Prosecutors produced explosive evidence and surveillance placing Straight Drop on the scene, and co-defendant Cornelia Smith gave bomb-dropping testimony, not only naming Straight Drop but also naming co-conspirator Hernandez Govan and, most shockingly, Anthony Big Jook Mims, the older brother of CMG rapper and CEO Yo Gotti, who lost his life earlier this year while attending a repast outside of Perion's restaurant in Memphis. Straight Drop's half-brother Jamarcus Johnson, who pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact, also took to the stand, identifying his brother while also explaining his role in the case. Further evidence presented during the trial were phone records, autopsy and evidence photos, statements given by MPD homicide investigators, medical examinators, and cell tower technology experts. Neither Straight Drop nor Hernandez Govan took the stand. Straight Drop's defense attorney, Luke Evans, claimed that Govan took a proffer agreement, a deal the defendant makes with prosecutors that allows the suspect to give law enforcement information with the promise that it will not be used against them. The jury deliberated on day 4 and unanimously found Straight Drop guilty of all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison for the first-degree murder charge, and he will appear again in court in November for sentencing on the other charges. Young Dolph's sister spoke after the guilty verdict, thanking the jury, Judge Mitchell, Paul Hagerman and his team, MPD and other investigators and staff for ensuring those involved be brought to justice, and instead on focusing on those who committed this crime, focus instead on the man Dolph was and remember the man who enjoyed being a father and spending time with his family, giving opportunities to those who were often overlooked and counted out, giving back to others, and being an inspiration to those who come from less than ideal backgrounds and knowing that they are seen and can change their outcomes and the lives of others by doing something positive. Dolph's longtime partner Mia J took to Instagram after the verdict as well in this following statement. Today's verdict brings relief and restores my confidence in the justice system. On behalf of my children, family, and myself, I would like to thank law enforcement, the prosecution, and everyone involved for their diligent work in presenting the facts that led to this conviction. We are also grateful to the public for standing with us and advocating for accountability throughout this process. The past 3 years, marked by the loss of Adolph and the events leading to the trial, have been incredibly frustrating. My faith has been tested, but Adolph's tragic execution has only strengthened my resolve to fight for justice, not only for him, but for all Black men. This is just the beginning of our journey toward achieving full justice for Adolph, and we will patiently support the unfolding of that process. Respectfully, Mia J. Cornelia Smith, Jamarcus Johnson, and Hernandez Govan have yet to be sentenced, and there hasn't been formal word yet on possible charges in Big Juke's involvement or any charges against rap label CMG. Staying in Memphis with the good news, congratulations to Memphis's own producer Jazze Faye on being inducted into the Memphis Music Hall of Fame. He is credited for many chart-topping singles with artists from Sierra, Field Mob, Bow Wow, Mary J. Blige, T.I., Ludacris, and many more. He now joins his dad, James Alexander, of the legendary Barcades in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Memphis's own legendary rap duo out of Orange Mound, 8 Ball and MJG. The intersection of Park Avenue and Airways Boulevard were dedicated and renamed after the duo as 8 Ball Boulevard and MJG Avenue. The legendary duo were honored for their impact on rap music. 8 Ball and MJG's innovative style, storytelling, and dedication to their craft have inspired countless artists and cemented their legacy in the music industry. Their hits include Space Age Pimpin', Mr. Big, Show Nuff, Just Like Candy, and many more. And that is all I have for a taste of the lingo. Be sure to tune in every Sunday to the Women of Sco Lingo, and also tune in nightly to Just Say No to Sco. And remember, for the real content, it's Sco Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. I holla. Peace.